Hey fellas. Well, I'll do something that came up on my end, and not to my nephew either. I having to once again reshuffle my slate up for this month. Don't worry, I still intend to have my Eternal Spoiler review done and finished this fairly soon. I'm also going to be still be covering the main episodes of Peacemaker as well as the finale book of Boba Fett. It's just that you'll find out why I'm shifting gears a bit soon enough. At the same time, here is my as a gaming vlog for tonight. Hey, and here we go. Switch. There's another Smash tournament this weekend. I'm about to go see my weekly show of KK on Animal Crossing, and of course, I'm really loving Pokemon Legends Arceus so far. And as you can tell by a part of the thumbnail, I managed to unlock Basque Legion and as a mount, and definitely another one showing the contrast, where you can just have this giant and water her beast, and you can go whitewater pony on it. That's in order to go find a volcano. It's basically as much as I can get without getting too spoilery. If you have not played the game, which I recommend you go do so. I really think this is going to be the next evolution of the franchise. We haven't had a whole lot of concrete news on Generation 9 apart from its in development and for the near future. But it wouldn't surprise me if the success of this title had some impact on it, so yeah. In terms of the PS4 front, it's another kind of mixed bag with PS Plus. I really hope that Project Spartacus really does live up to the hype of the back catalog of content from like the PS1, 2, and 3, as well as some stuff for the PSP era even. But basically being like a plan to fold the current PS Now and then some into the main PS Plus, which would be much easier to keep track of, by the way. And with that in mind, and I'm gonna go over the titles I personally got for this month. UFC 4, I have not played the other three UFC games, and this does not really make me want to be honest. It's apparently they threw me right into the story mode tutorial, and that's definitely how not to do a forced tutorial or even story mode for that matter. I managed to create my own fighter just fine, but I guess maybe I have not played that many other simulation games of that nature, but still, it's not something I'm really gonna consider myself enjoying, and it doesn't really help that the console versions have a really fugly looking cover. That in itself is a deterrent. Not saying it's OG Mega Man bad, but that's the kind of layout you'd expect to see like on a knockoff you find on a street corner or in a market stall, not something that was officially commissioned by EA. Well, at least you would hope not, but still. In a somewhat better example, we have Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep, a Borderlands one-shot adventure, which is also tying into the upcoming Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which I thought looked interesting, really over the top yet fun, but at the same time I understand why, much like with the Godfall Challenger Edition, why they just gave people like a vertical slice of the experience as opposed to giving them something more substantial. Personally, I would have gone with giving people just Borderlands 3, but that's just me personally. If I was going to pick some of that universe, I already got this experience as part of like the Handsome Collection a while back, which included like the first two games, also pre-sequel, or heck, even with Tales from the Borderlands and getting released again, they could have gone with that especially since I really enjoyed that spin-off, so to speak. But all the same, it's not wrong, but I also totally understand why they are unhappy with this, especially with the whole advert for the full-on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands in there. and it seems kind of excessive. And back to the Switch, I also briefly tried the demos of like the Kingdom Hearts Cloud versions, and I definitely had to wonder what cloud gaming's future is gonna be like because, as I guess, at least the earlier titles run alright on system, but I heard mixed things about the third game as well as the Guardians of the Galaxy game just came out fairly recently. I mean, I I asked for native versions of like the first two Kingdom Hearts games as opposed. I mean, like not even like the remasters, but just like the base versions. Apparently, I was. Hey, all I know for certain is that they are quote unquote working on it. And it, yeah. I mean, so basically, a it's still one aspect that I still think is not much like VR is in theory could be enjoyed by a lot of people, but for now it's still really niche. Niche, I mean, once all the kinks are worked out, I think everyone could give it a try. But for now, the whole Netflix for gaming, I still think is just kind of a pipe dream unless Netflix X themselves' venture succeeds, as if to say, finally, I'll do it myself. Anyway, that'll be it for now. I'm still going to really working on my tonal spoiler review, who lots of ins, lots of outs, and also gonna have something ready in advance, and for this weekend, and maybe for Monday, depending on how my dentist appointment goes. Man, that's been rescheduled. So anyway, that's all I'll say for now, and I will talk to you all later. Mm-hmm.